You are now tuned into
Get to know.
Get to know. G2K. Get to know. G2K. G2K.
G2K.
Get to know.
G2K. Yeah.
the interview.
What's going on, people? I spit out fire like dialogue. These are my mom, man. Get to know. On this episode of Get to Know, we got Fireprince, hailing off the west side of Savannah. Y'all stay tuned to Get to Know Fireprince. Holla at me.
You're watching Get to Know. Take your time out to get to know me. Fireprince.
Say your name, gangster.
Fireprince.
Fireprince. Fireprince. Where you from, brother? Where you from?
From Savannah, Georgia, right here on the west side, man.
West side of Savannah.
Sir.
That's the thing about Savannah. Savannah's diverse. You got the west side, you got the south side.
Right.
You guys have been putting it down with music for quite a while. Who were your influences in music?
My influence in music, it had to be really like, I grew up really listening to a lot of North people. So it would really have to be from Nas, Jay-Z, and then after that move on down, like just pretty much like really Prince and Michael Jackson and all those people from, because I grew up listening to all types of music, so.
That sound that you have in your music, it depicts that. We can hear those influences from those people in your music. Give me the name of your mixtape, man. Your first people, let me know what's that.
Well, this one that I have right here is called Unclassified. It has no features. I'm the only one who did photos. I'm the only one who did everything, pretty much. So, this one right here.
It was completely hands-on with your project, G2K. That's your first project?
No, this is actually my second. My first one was called CDBaby.
Well, tell us where we can find this project, man. This is Unclassified. Let us know.
What this is, you can find that on Audio Mac. You can find that on Spinrilla. You can find Unclassified. Late Nights is actually on iTunes, on Spotify. But you can find Unclassified also on Audio Mac. You can find it on Spinrilla. So, I mean, I'm everywhere pretty much. That's just the main two right there.
Word. And Late Night is one of my favorites on your project, along with Hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? Those two I vibe with heavy. So with that being said, with the competitive spirit that you guys have for the West Side, in your music I hear a lot of stories. You know, in your project, I was listening to the two tracks at the end, and you were talking about some things with your personal issues. Where do you draw all your themes and your ideas from in your music? Is everything home-based?
Yeah, everything is like home-based. Really, this mixtape that I did, it was really more like what I've been through past year. Suicidal from the peer pressure, right? Stuff that I had to bring back.
See, when you put things like that down on wax, it's therapeutic. You got a lot of artists that give you a lot of feeling. I like the personal feel of your music because it felt like it was jiggy. What do you think about the art of hip-hop, the authenticity of people that works? You ghostwrite by any chance?
Nah, I never ghostwrite. I never had somebody write for me. I ain't never, everything, it came from my own mind, from my spirit. I believe that, you know, instead of, and this is for anybody, instead of, asking somebody to ghostwrite, write about what you, write about what you really have to do. That's pretty much everything. it's just from where I came from.
That's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to get that feel off of these. Sometimes it's transparent, so rich in spirit. Elaborate on that for me.
Rich in spirit, and I had a lot of people asking me a bunch of questions, and if you really pay attention to it, I was talking to the devil, and I was talking to God. And rich in spirit, I was talking to God. And everybody so elaborated on, oh my God, what if I meet God? And he's so beautiful and yada yada yada. I think I'm gonna pass out. So it was pretty much just me talking to God.
Are you a very spiritual person?
Yeah, I'm a very spiritual person. I see things, I see the good and I see the bad. I really took those two songs, and those two were like the last songs, but they were the most energized songs that I really had to use, because I really had to use my spiritual side. It was really taking a lot of energy from me.
Or taking a lot of energy from you. First time I saw you, brother, world of beer. World of beer. This humble man sitting before us right now was not so humble when he steps on that stage. You grasp the crowd. You have a lot of energy, and I like that feel, because I was sitting there, I was drinking. I was like, who is this guy on the stage? It's a transformation. So before you touch that stage, what's going through your mind? How do you prepare yourself for that moment when you're in front of all of those people? Because you rock the place now. I mean, you made me look up. So
I always take notes of how the crowd is, who all is there, and I try not to go first. It don't really matter either way it goes, but I've always learned, you control the crowd, don't let the crowd control you. They're gonna do whatever you want them to do. If you want them to, hey, put your hands up, they're gonna do it. But control the crowd don't control you. So I've always learned to do that. So when I get in, it's like, a different side of me just come out, like the energy, just watching people just, interacting with me and just citing my words of my songs. It's amazing. So it's just like that feeling that you get. It's really unexplainable.
Oh yeah. You did your joint that day. You did 2 joints. and I was captivated. I was like, guys killing it. And then you step off stage, and you're not like Superman anymore. You're mild man, and you turn back into Clark Kent. I'm like, I'm gonna gauge this right now. But that is good though. You know how to assess the situation, the crowd factor, and you know how to control it. That's what MCs do.
Right. You
don't just get on that stage and just start jumping around. And you have substance in your music. You're telling a story. And I like that. Collaborations, there's none on this album, and I can appreciate that. You don't have anybody carrying it.
Right.
You put on that show yourself. But in the future, do you see yourself working with anybody here locally or in the industry?
Yeah, most definitely. This project, the reason why I even wanted to do it with no features, I'm a big fan of J. Cole, big fan of Kendrick Lamar, and big fan of Tupac. If you really hear every single song, you'll be like, okay, Hypocrite. That was like a Tupac. So even with this mixtape, it was really kind of inspired Good Kid, Mad City, 2014, 40 Drive. And so, but it also really on me, can Fireprince really do something on his own, like really challenge myself on big challenges. Shout out to my brother, Tino. That's one thing he'll tell you about me. I love challenging myself. I love having, how what type of bars can I sing? What type of shine?
Swear that summer mine, blow cold in winter time. Pen and pad I need, put my life in between.
So it was really just like a challenge to myself. Can I do this without anybody else?
When everybody do the same thing.
That's a good body of work. The name Fireprince, what's the origin behind that name Fireprince?
The name Fireprince, back in the 1700s, my 7th grade teacher told me it was a prince by the name of my real name, G. And it was a French prince. And, you know, that came right there. That fire, it was like, all my words, not trying to be on no corny shit. All my words, it was fire. So it just came out of nowhere. It just started, I kept on starting saying it. Before then, my name was Scooter. A lot of people due to a lot of young schoolers. There was another rapper, so I was like, I need to change my name. I really started getting serious. So I kept on saying Fireprince, Fireprince.
I know y'all niggas can't face it.
Word.
Been ready for this
It
life,
is
but I'm talking about them
I don't want it to be in the same way with somebody name wise.
But I'm talking
What do you classify your body for?
But I'm talking about them big trains.
Trap,
But I'm talking about them big trains.
positive. What do you classify? Unclassified.
But I'm talking about them big trains.
I would classify that even though it's in unclassified states. I would class it as a old school rap, but
I appreciate it. I hear that. I say that. I wanted you to say it.
right.
How do you feel about the state of music in this area, the Savannah area, the Low Country area in its entirety? Because you're out every night.
And like it's just like, you know, that's what I really want from I want my city to do better in a lot of ways in business, regardless if you're a rapper, singer, any type of entrepreneur, do better.
That's right. I mean, the music is one part, the business aspect is a big part. Having all of your details in a row. Everything that's supposed to be done is there. Your artwork, the titles of your music, the copyrights for your music, all of those things need to be in place. It's 10% business. I mean, it's 10% music, 90% business. And a lot of people don't have a grasp on that. So with that being said, the competitive spirit of you saying that your city could do better, you're basically saying you're here, you're coming for the next.
Right. I mean, to be honest, you know, and I never really put myself on the cane. My spiritual animal is a wolf. And being a wolf, you know, it comes with, you know, letting people know, like, hey, look, I'm here, no mercy. If you go into the jungle and you go inside of wolf territory, like, the wolf goes right at you. And so with me, you know, and I had to sit down and I had to really, you know, observe all the people, you know, who coming out now and who's doing big things in my city. Like, not even looking at the big people, I'm talking about the people in my city. And I just had to think like, okay, they're doing this, they're doing that. But I had to be different. I had to come out a different way. And so now that I'm coming out a different way, and with Unclassified, having no features, having no nothing, and with all these blessings coming my way from left and right after I dropped it, I mean, within, I want to say 3 days, you know, I got a whole bunch of big calls from a lot of other people, you know, willing to work with me. So it's like, I'm letting people know I'm here.
Tell us where we can find that project again, my brother.
You can find Unclassified at Audio Mac, Spinrella. Soon it will be on iTunes. It will be on Google Play. It will be on Amazon. So, and I will have the hard copies of the CDs, and I will have a meet and greet where you can meet up with me.
Where's this meet and greet gonna be at, brother?
That would be at World of Beer. You know, I'm not gonna say the dates yet because we're still trying to get it going and still trying to make sure all the paperwork and stuff that everything though, but it will be on live.
World and beyond.
Mr. Allen's in the building. Ain't no question who about to kill it. Spitting real flows to people call me the realest. Goddamn, even numb people can feel this. Sky's the limit, some motherfucker ceiling. Tired of being changed, I need some real niggas to kill it. My chin held high though, my back's against the ropes. I'm coming for the bread, so never will I loaf. I'm not a shoe stove, so I would never sell my soul. Even if the money big, I just make songs to be broke. Fresher than a bar soap, your name should be Dove. Got a hot vibe, see green like Irish Spring should show me love. I couldn't resist like you would with a bad bitch with thick hips, so check the shit. Fireprince, the realest, I've done it. Who the baddest little nigga? You niggas frontin'. Hey, Fireprince, I've done this for real. These niggas bluffing.
I can kill you, say fuck you with no hesitation. That's what the white man want, but how can we say the white man acting racist when we the main ones up in the front?